Hi guys, it's Kat, better known as Cecil on Tumblr. I've gotten a couple people asking me how I do the third eye for when I do my Cecil cosplay, and it's really easy. So I just wanted to show you guys how I do that. All you need, it's really simple. You need white eyeshadow, purple eyeshadow, and black eyeliner. And what I use is this. It's like $9 at Walmart or something. And the colors that I use are this white one right here. This is really washed out, so you can't tell very well, but the white one, and then the one right next to it, that purple one. I use the purple in the center for the iris, and then just black liquid eyeliner. This is just some old stuff from Victoria's Secret I got for like $5 a couple of years ago. I don't use it anymore because I got some better eyeliner. So when you start out, I don't have anything on my face right now, but whenever I do Cecil, I always make sure that I have foundation on my face, just because it evens out my skin a little bit better. I have like acne scars, and I got like some rosacea and stuff, so it's nasty. So let me show you guys what I use on my face. I use the Revlon Photo Ready. There's it. There it is. It's really nice. Gives you that airbrush fancy look. So the first thing I do is with a Q-tip. I just use a Q-tip. You can use a brush or anything you want. Basically, it doesn't really matter. I'm sitting on the floor in my bathroom, so you can probably hear the vent. But just get some of that white eyeshadow on the end of your Q-tip, and I'm using this camera as my mirror. So I'm kind of working backwards. Actually, let me just do this. Kind of center, you can't really see, but kind of center right in between and a little bit up in between your eyebrows is where you want to center that bottom crescent for the eyeball, because you do your eyeball shape first. And then just make sure that you get that shape pretty well defined and fill it in. You can go over this a couple of times if you want, just to make sure that it's really well covered and gives you a good background. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine's like different every time I do it. I'm kind of settling in on a way that I do it that's pretty consistent now. So you see I've got that eyeball shape. It's a little bit off center, but you guys get the general idea. If you don't need to wear foundation, you can just, if you mess it up, you can just wipe it off. Even if I mess it up, I just use those wet wipes, the little wet claws, like the Neutrogena ones, and I just wipe it as close to where I messed up as I can, and I just reapply my foundation. And after you have your eyeball shape, you want to do the iris. So you take, where is it? That. You take that purple color, and this stuff, if you get the hard candy stuff, it's really powdery, especially when you use it with a Q-tip, so just be aware that it's probably going to get all over you. And then in the center of your eyeball, you map out the shape of your iris. And then just like you did for your basic eyeball shape, you just keep touching it up with more eyeshadow to make sure that it looks even with the color. This would probably work better if I had like an actual makeup brush, but it's done pretty well for me just doing it with a Q-tip. And then once you do that, it's time to break out your eyeliner. And this is the part where I tend to screw it up, um, because I don't have the steadiest hands in the world. So just like take your time, be really careful and take your time. And with like little strokes, like it looks weird. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror. I rest my hand kind of like on my chin over my mouth, just so, because like I said, my hands aren't steady. And then just do little strokes. I messed it up a little bit, but you see, and then you get your basic outline, and then once again you go in and you touch it up. You can like really load it down with eyeliner if you want to. This isn't the most perfect job in the world, but I figure it's for you guys to see my process. Now you've got that outline. Every so often, I won't line the iris on the inside. I think I did that once. And it looks kind of cool if you do the eye like higher up and bigger, but this is kind of small, so I'm gonna go ahead and outline the iris. I don't want my computer to fall asleep. And just do those small little strokes, like real small and even. Because if you do a small stroke, it's easier to clean it up than a big stroke. And if you mess up a lot like me, it's pretty helpful. Now, the last thing you want to do, see we've got our eye nice and outlined. Got to do the pupil. And this, you can be pretty artistic with this whole thing, but what I found has been easiest is for me to just get in there just like that. Just do one thick, heavy line right down the middle, almost like a Voldemort pupil. And then you can leave this just like it is and go about your cosplay. You can just draw like straight lines for eyelashes, or this is what I've been doing. I really like the way this looks. You can do dots, just like dots along the top for your eyelashes, and I think it looks pretty cool, so I'm going to do that. Start off with one in the center, and then I do two on each side. And there you go. Huh? Pretty cool. That's about it. If you really want to give it some staying power, like if you're going to a con or something and you really want this to stay all day and you're worried about it running or fading, this sounds really gross, but cover your face, like your eyes, cover your eyes and spray it with hairspray, and it'll make it set in place. And once you've done all that, you are good to go, and you can go off and broadcast into the infinite void, screaming and running from wheat and wheat byproducts. Hope this helped you guys out, and let me know if you used it. Bye.